your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. So great day, beautiful people. It is Wednesday, it's hump day, it's the middle of the week, or maybe it's just the start of your week. Ain't that funny to think of it like that? Maybe it's just the start of your week. So, um, as I usually do, I got something new today. Um, and it's so funny because I just picked this song out of nowhere. The song is called Woman in the Mirror. And look what it says, you guys. I'm showing it for myself. So when I look at it later, it says perfectly imperfect. The the thing that I use every day, perfectly imperfect. So let's get it this morning. Good day, Alex. Good day, beautiful. Check my reflection. Too many nights I was seeking perfection, chasing approval like it's all that I need. But now I'm learning how to let myself breathe. I used to feel small when the world looked away. Now I stand tall, it's a brand new day. No more fighting who I'm meant to be. I'm loving the woman staring back at me. I'm a woman in the mirror, stronger every day. Loving every flaw in my own special way. I don't need the world's applause, I'm living free. Cause the love I needed was inside of me. I'm a woman in the mirror, and I'm proud to say I finally found my peace and I'm here to stay. I learned the hard way, you can't buy your worth. It's deeper than money, more than fame on this earth. Had to unlearn the lies that held me down. Now I wear my scars like a queen with a crown. I know who I am, and it's all I've got. The truth in my soul, yeah, it can't be bought. I love myself in every shade and size. No more hiding, no more disguise. I'm a woman in the mirror, stronger every day. Loving every flaw in my own special way. I don't need the world's applause, I'm living free. Cause the love I needed was inside of me. I'm a woman in the mirror, and I'm proud to say I finally found my peace and I'm here to stay. I am enough, just as I stand. No validation needed from another hand. I rise with purpose, I walk with pride. No longer running from what's inside. Every flaw, every scar tells a story of grace. I'm embracing my journey, I'm taking up space. I love the skin I'm in, the mind that I own. In this body, in this life, I found my home. No more chasing what they said I should be. Now I'm chasing dreams that set my soul free. Every step I take is in my own shoes. I love the woman I've become, I can't lose. I'm a woman in the mirror, stronger every day. Loving every flaw in my own special way. I don't need the world's applause, I'm living free. Cause the love I needed was inside of me. I'm a woman in the mirror, and I'm proud to say I finally found my peace and I'm here to stay. Woman in the mirror, I'm finally home. Loving myself like I've never known. Woman in the mirror, my heart's full of grace. This is my journey, and I found my place. I am enough, just as I stand. No validation needed from another hand. I rise with purpose, I walk with pride. No longer running from what's inside. Every flaw, every scar tells a story of grace. I'm embracing my journey, I'm taking up space. I love the skin I'm in, the mind that I own. In this body, in this life, I found my home. No one chasing what they said I should be. Now I'm chasing dreams that set my soul free. Hey. Every step I take is in my own shoes. I love the woman I've become, I can't lose. I'm a woman in the mirror, stronger every day. In every thought in my own special way. I don't need the world's applause. flaws, I'm living free. Cause the love I needed was inside of
I
me.
love
I'm a
it.
woman in the mirror, and I'm proud to say I finally found my peace and I'm here to stay. Woman in the mirror, I'm finally home. Oh, loving myself like it's a dream. No, set my soul free. Woman in the mirror, my heart's full of grace. This is my journey, and I found my place.
Ha ha. You guys, I ran across, and I'm going to stop it right there. I ran across this song just perusing through some stuff, and it caught me because turn it upside down. It says perfectly imperfect. And if you guys are not just, if you are regulars here, you already know what that means. That she accepts herself just the way she is, perfectly imperfect for her and everybody around her. And that just spoke to me this morning. And so I was so glad to run across that song. And it's fitting for not just me, but for all of us. Because the love that I'm be searching for, the love that sometimes we're searching for outside of ourselves, is right inside of us. It's right here. So I got the affirmations for today. It's Wednesday. We're gonna get us a wild offering card, and then we're gonna get a card from the sacred forest, and it's gonna be a wonderful day. Because guess what? You opened your eyes this morning. So the first affirmation says, by expanding my horizon, I easily dissolve limitations. By expanding my horizon. That's so funny because when I read this, the first thing that popped in my head is, yeah, people ain't gonna understand the expanding the horizon. They say by looking at things from a different perspective, by just not seeing it the way that you know, because we were all brought up different. We were all brought up different. So by being able to see things from a different perspective, it dissolves your limitations. That's because, hey, listen, if I can look at it through somebody else's eyes and maybe see how to solve this particular problem, then I'm not limited anymore. And I know that I can reach out and I can get the help that I need because I got wonderful people out here that's willing to just, hey, listen, Teresa, this is what you might need to do, and give me some wonderful advice. The people around me just genuinely love me just where I am. I don't have to be perfect because I'm perfectly imperfect for them and for me. And so I'm grateful for that. The second affirmation says, stop minimizing your feelings by telling yourself, I should be over this by now. Wow. When I tell you that sometimes, good day, Michelle, good day, gorgeous. When I tell you sometimes the universe knows exactly what you need, even when you don't know what you need, it says, stop minimizing your feelings. And just yesterday, I was having this episode, you guys, with Ozzy. I'm glad you made it back home. And I told myself, hey, Teresa, you should. And I didn't use the words be over it right now, but I used the words, it shouldn't hurt so bad right now. It shouldn't. And they said, hey, stop minimizing your feelings by telling yourself, I should be over this by now. It's okay to stay, to still be struggling. It's okay to still be struggling. Be patient with yourself. It's necessary for deep healing. Wow. So I get up here and yep, some days I talk mess. And a lot of times I'll be talking mess about myself. But it's okay. But sometimes the universe knows exactly what I need. All the time, I'm gonna say that. Knows exactly what I need. And I needed to hear that this morning. To be patient with myself. That there's no time limit on grief or grieving or healing. Because some of this stuff is some deep down, you got to get down in there rooted, and that's okay. They say, hey, be patient with yourself and take your time. It's okay. Keep moving forward. But as you move forward, heal. Just the moments that you need. It was, I went back to bed yesterday. That's how it was for me. Yesterday, I went back to sleep. And if you guys know me, y'all know that ain't even my thing. I don't, once I'm up at 5 in the morning, I'm usually up. I don't usually go back to sleep. But yesterday, I was having a time. And I had to walk myself through the process of going back to sleep and telling myself that it's okay. It's okay to take a nap. It's okay to not be busy. It's okay to not. So when I tell you these things right here on this live, these are things that I'm working on myself. These are things that I incorporate into my life because I know I need those things. And so as usual, it's Tuesday. I'm thinking, hey, I got this energy I need. And the universe said, hey, nope, you need to shut it down. You feeling some type of way. And it's okay to feel that way. And yesterday was the 13th. So I want you guys to recognize triggers too. So yesterday was the 13th. Um, and I didn't realize it upon even doing the live. But after I got off the live, the trigger was just the number. You get it? Her birthday is the 13th. It was just a number that triggered me. And it was okay. It's okay. They said maybe you needed to think about her yesterday. And I'm okay with that. I got some rest. I'm rejuvenated. I'm back. But it's just to let you know that it's okay to stop shrinking your feelings down. You remember when I talked about how it become a pressure cooker inside of you when you keep pushing them feelings and pushing them down and pushing them down? Because guess what? It's only so much you gonna hold inside of here before you, like the tea kettle, whoo, whistle and blow the top off of that damn thing. And so I stopped doing stuff like that. I gave myself permission to be okay with some days I'm not okay. And yesterday was one of those. I made it through the day, but it was not okay. I was having a time. So let's get us a wild offering card this morning. And then we are going to go. Oh. Sometimes you got to be careful what you look up before you get on the line because stuff start popping up. I don't know if you guys can hear it on y'all end, but it'll be popping up on the phone up here. And so, yeah, it's crazy. What you got for me today? I love it. Money. Look at the card. Money. Wednesday. Let's get it. Let's get it. It says, all my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. And I know people like, well, I don't. Hey, listen. They say, hey, stop worrying so much about it. You know how you worry about how you gonna pay them bills and all of those things. Worry less and take action more. So the thing is that what are you doing to make your money? What are you doing to go? So when I got on the other end of this spectrum, because I used to be that person, I was worried about how I'm gonna pay my bills, how this gonna happen, blah blah blah, this and this. And even when I had a job, I still had that same mentality in my head of how am I gonna do these particular things? Well, I'm already a get up and go. I'm already a get up and go getter. You get what I'm saying? And so I am going to always make steps and actions towards making what I need anyways. And so once I realized that particular thing on the other end of the spectrum, you guys, when I got out of survival mode, when I stopped having to, because again, I know somebody probably sitting here thinking to themselves, well, what do you do for a living? And why you not worried about blah, blah? Okay, I'm going to tell you, right at this moment, I have no job. YouTube, and my job is to motivate myself as well as others. That's my purpose is a little bit here. But a source of income as far as I go to somebody else's employment, I don't have that. And so but I'm not worried about bills because guess what? Prior to this, I worked and I did things to get myself in a position where I could be where I am right now without the worry. So they said, hey, everything don't come overnight. Yeah, we probably speak it into the atmosphere and we think that poof, magic jack, it's gonna happen. I've spoken into the atmosphere umpteen times. I don't want to be working for nobody. I used to say it all the time. I don't want to be working for nobody. I don't want to be working for nobody. Till the universe said, hey, baby, look at you ain't working for nobody. And no, I don't get money from YouTube. No, I don't get money from TikTok. No, I don't get money from my other things. I am trying to start my own business. As you know, herbalgoddesses.com. I am doing other things to sustain life, but I knew that I know, or I knew that, and I spoke it into the atmosphere that that's not, I didn't want to continue to work for somebody, making them um, hundreds and thousands of dollars and them giving me pennies. I didn't want to do that anymore. And so now my finances are in order. I live in my means so that I don't stress myself out. I don't buy things that I don't know that, you know what? I have a whole conversation with myself in the store. You know, I used to pick up stuff because I seen other people with it. Oh, that gadget look like it's I now I'd be like, Teresa, do you need that? And a lot of times it'd be no. And I could just simply walk away. I'm not telling you that that's what you got to do. I'm telling you that's how I got over the hump of spending my money when it was unnecessary, of doing things that were unnecessary, and being able to hold on to my money to do the stuff that I wanted to do. I stopped spending unnecessary just because I seen other people with it, just because I thought it was a cool ass gadget. Do you know how many things I got here that was cool gadgets that I probably didn't even touch? I told you I went in my mama's closet and found projector, a whole projector that had never been opened before. Sometimes we the problem. So you could probably have exactly what it is you want. But are you gonna navigate through your finances like you really want it? Or are we gonna I used to laugh at my grandma when she used to be like, hey, you spending that money and it's going through your hand like sand in your hand. I'm like, Grandma, what you talking about? But I realize it now. All of those things that she used to say to me, I realize it now. Good day, cousin Nikki. Good day, beautiful. So, what are you gonna do with your money? Because your finances are in order. Are you prioritizing what you need to prioritize? Are you paying the things in which you need to pay first and then play yet later? Because I know some people that play first and then pay later. And if you know what I'm talking about, they take their money and they do everything else but pay bills and all of that. And then they be like, hey, I'm broke and this, and maybe penny pinch the bills. Hey, however you getting around that I'm not judging. I'm just saying there's two different type of people. I prioritize things. My finances are in order because I've never been set out before, but I've seen families be set out, and I never wanted that for myself. I never wanted that for my children, and so I was paying attention to what I did with my funding. Not all the time because I done jacked some money off, but in order for you to hone in on what it is that you want to go in the direction in which you want to go in, just pay attention to you and what you got going on. Stop living check to check, knowing that, oh, I'm going to get this check next week. I'm going to get this check next week. My granddaddy used to tell me, hey, why don't you save some money up? And the time I decided to listen, you guys, and I'm going to get off of this from there. The time I decided to listen, my granddaddy told me, hey, baby doll, why don't you just go ahead and save up 6 months worth of bill money, right? I'm like, who got 6 months worth of bill money in their account? That's me thinking. Okay. So I had a pretty decent job at the time and I saved up. And let me tell you something. Right after I got about that much savings up, things went haywire. Things went haywire. COVID started to happen. Um, all kind of stuff. And guess what? I was okay. I was okay. In the midst of that madness, I was okay. All because I listened to him. And I'm not telling you to save up 6 months worth of uh, bill money. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you to maybe have a stash on the side that when things go a little sideways, that you could rely on that, that your family won't be so stressed out. And so I'm so grateful, even for the information that I received from the man that talked the least. Because my granddaddy barely talked, you guys. He was a man of very little words, um, a whole lot of action, but very little words. But he said that one thing, and it was so profound. And I try to live off of that. I try to keep me some kind of stash in the pocket somewhere, so that in the event that, hey, um my funds aren't quite right, that I'm not so stressed out, that I at least give myself some time to figure it out. So what happened is that I had 6 months worth of money saved up, uh, lost the job, and I didn't even really lose the job. I don't even know what happened because this was in the middle of COVID. But um, I was able to continue to live, pay my bills, and all of those things until I was able to figure stuff out. You get what I'm saying? I had a cushion, a nest egg. A lot of people don't know what that is, especially younger people that's watching my live now. They probably like, "What the hell you talking? A nest what?" I'm just saying, you guys, great day, cousin Nikki. Michelle, I hope you get some rest, baby. And here it is. I love this Pegasus, transcending, transcending. I love that because we are transcending, we are transforming, things are changing. It says, grab hold to the mane, grab hold of the mane of the horse. Pegasus is leaping into the sky with you on his back. You can feel the wind rush by as this winged horse climbs higher and higher, his muscles rippling beneath you. You are keenly aware of his majesty, strength, and power as you are brought closer and closer to the heavens. Woo-hoo. Straight off the road to the work. I'm praying for you this morning, Michelle. It says, history is replete with myths and legends of winged horse, of a winged horse, the protector of the soul. The Pegasus represents the immortality of your spirit and the journey to the heavens. The appearance of this card is a sign. Get ready for a dramatic activation of your spiritual journey. Did you hear that? He said, get ready for a dramatic activation of your spiritual journey. A powerful transformation is at hand. Great things are possible in your life. Prepare yourself to fly high above adversity. For real. I'm with you, crazy raw granny, because if it is the year of the horse, I'm jumping on that ride too. For real. Absolutely. I'm with you. Absolutely. Because it says, prepare yourself to fly high above adversity. It says the Pegasus rises above the earthly realm, offers a higher celestial perspective. Take time to meditate, and profound insights about your life will be revealed. You are asked to see the situation at hand from a higher perspective. Oh, wow, look at them. Step away from the drama and the emotional manipulations of others. You hear that? I started off talking about different perspectives, even with the money. They said, hey, You are asked to see situations at hand from a higher perspective. Step away from the drama and the emotional manipulation of others. Didn't the card say earlier to stop minimizing your emotions, to stop minimizing your feelings, and stop allowing others to manipulate you with theirs? It says some stories describe that where his hooves strike the earth, new springs emerge. Life begins anew. In Greek mythology, Pegasus activates and befriends the nine muses who inspire creativity, liberal arts, music, science, poetry, and visual arts. Hence, Pegasus is symbolic of creativity. The message here is to focus on the incredible creativity, vitality, and spiritual awakening within you. It says the message here. So just in case you was confused, they stopped right there and said the message here is to focus on the incredible creativity, vitality, and spiritual awakening within you. It says the spirit Pegasus says you're on a pilgrimage of the soul. It's time to transcend the weight of earthly burdens, fly over situations that have been pulling you down. Don't involve yourself with drama of others. When you remember that you have come from spirit and are eternal, challenging situations will resolve. A profound transformation is at hand. And so the funny thing is that immediately when I looked at the card, it said transcendent. I said, you are transforming. They said, go higher than the problems that you have or the things that you see. You are above mediocre. Mhm. You are above mediocre stuff that's down. They say, hey, stop burdening yourself with small stuff. You are better than that. You have so much more going for you. So why will we entertain the small things down here? Because guess what? Sometimes we just get bored and we ain't got nothing to do. But and even in the midst of boredom, maybe you should sink yourself a little bit more into you. Because you know that idle mind is the devil's playground. It's not really the devil's playground. It's just you not having nothing to do and taking yourself and inserting yourself in the things that you shouldn't be in. When you have idle time, the idle time is to work on you, not to be the captain all, the save all for everybody else. All the answers, everything you need, dwell inside of you. Yeah, you guys listen to affirmations and yup, I'm funny and sometimes I cry and all of those things. But all of these things are for me in the morning. I go live and I go live because I love seeing you guys in the morning. But inevitably, all of these cards, everything I take personal because it's about me. Because if it wasn't, then why would I even be talking about it? And so I'm so grateful for everything, for everybody, for my tribe, for being perfectly imperfect, for knowing that I got the answers right inside of me, even when I don't feel like it. I'm grateful for the transformation, for me learning, for me growing, all of those things. And I'm grateful for you guys too, because you have been doing some wonderful work. And y'all, I've been paying attention. And I'm going to keep being a cheerleader on the sideline for you because you are worthy, whether other people think it or not. That's a them problem. That ain't got nothing to do with you. And so keep striving to be the best version of yourself because you are. Every day that you wake up, you are beautiful. Take a look in the mirror and know that you are everything that you need, even when you don't feel like it. I love you guys right where you are. It's a wonderful Wednesday to be alive. So go out here and do something great with your time. And even if it's a bold day, like I had yesterday, be okay with that. Be okay with knowing that it's okay to take time to heal you. Because I was okay with that. I love you guys right where you are with no judgment. We are becoming better together. Thank you for the push, even when you guys don't know you're pushing me. I appreciate each and every one of you that graced this line in the morning. So let's get out here and give it our best shot today. I love you guys right where you are with no judgment. You are perfectly imperfect for you and everybody around you. So you are peace, you are love, you are happiness. You are everything that you need to be. And I love you for that. And I'll see you right here tomorrow for the card of the day. It's Wednesday, you guys. We doing Angel Answers Friday. I forgot. Angel Answers Friday. And I don't know, maybe the other cards too. But Angel Answers for sure. Let's go out here and rock this Wednesday because you guys are awesome. And I'll see you right here tomorrow morning for the card of the day. Bye-bye.